So Gary, a quick look back to the win over Morecambe last weekend. What did we take away from that game?
I think once again the character and the resilience was shown of the group, especially going behind, and it just shows that we have got goals in us, some unbelievable goals. It was surprising not to see both Ollie Pearce and Stonesy on the score sheet, but when you watch the game back, there's a couple of incredible assists from both as well. So the goals are coming from everywhere at the moment, and that's a real positive for us.
Yeah, another game where we score another 4 goals, like you just said. Our goal return is the highest in the league. What is it about the system that we play that warrants that kind of reward?
Yeah, I think Stuart's system is relentless pressure, especially when you get a flow in the game. You sort of suffocate the opposition with the amount of crosses you get in the box, and the lock up behind the ball as well, which is massive for us. So I think that's why the amount of crosses we get into the opposition's box is huge.
Callum Howell did come off in the first half with a pretty nasty collision to the head. How's he looking in general? Yeah, so
he's followed protocol. So today the medical team would have assessed him and done balancing tests and things like that. So it does look like it's going to be a 20-odd day wait for him, and probably the FA Trophy game would be one that we'd pencil in for him to return and play some minutes just to get him back up and running. So it's really unfortunate for Cal. He's our leader. He's a real good centre half, and he's been brilliant with the ball at his feet as well. So it's a huge loss for us.
And in terms of everyone else, obviously we've had a couple of absentees recently. How's everyone looking for this weekend?
Yes, right. So obviously I think Ollie Banks is going to probably be missing up to 4 weeks. He's got a strain on his groin, which is another gutter, as I was saying, because he's been in a real rich vein of form and been brilliant for us. So that's a gutter. But we do welcome back Hiram and Joe Gray, and obviously Greg Ollie's now in contention as well. So hopefully the squad should be fine, and they're not bad players to come in.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've seen from ourselves a few times this season where if there's been a knock, that the player that's come in has really stepped up to the plate and performed, and obviously you probably expect the same again this weekend. Yeah,
I think to be successful in this campaign you need a squad and you need people to come in and carry the baton on for you. So I think we've got some real good characters within our squad this year, and it'd be a great opportunity for someone Saturday to go again.
No midweek game this week, aside from obviously the Youth Cup game. How much of a blessing has that been, just on the training ground and getting a bit more time out there? Yeah, I think we haven't probably worked, it's been a deloading week, so we haven't worked the players physically as much as we have done in previous weeks. So a lot of it has been like unit meetings, showing like video analysis where we can show players where we need to improve, because that's the beautiful thing about us as a management and as a team. I think there's always improvements to be made. So it's been good in that respect. Brackley are our opponents this weekend, obviously a newly promoted side from last season. What do we know about them and their style of play?
Tough, direct, we'll swarm the ball, especially off the second phase. So we've got to make sure our units are tightly knit, especially in defensive situations. So they've obviously rode a bit of a crest of a wave coming into the league. I think recent weeks they found it a little bit difficult with their form, but as we all know, that's when opponents can be very dangerous, and we're going to have to be right at it mentally.
Yeah, they currently sit 17th in the league on a 3-game losing streak. Despite that, though, they'll want a point to prove this weekend. So how wary of that do we have to be? Yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head there. I think we're going to have to be wary. I think obviously it's not a big ground. It's a smallish ground, so it's a challenge for us, for our mindsets. But I think that's where hopefully, if we are going to be successful this year, we've got to show that stomach for it and for a battle. And hopefully, come Saturday, we're going to be prepared, refreshed, and ready to go. I'm sure your fans will have special memories from that ground from 2022. It's one of those unique kind of small grounds, fans close to the pitch. There should be a good crowd in as well this weekend. A proper footballing test, a proper non-league kind of tie. Yeah, exactly that.
The fans, as you say, rightly got good memories from there, and hopefully we need to replicate that. As I say, if we're going to do anything in this league this year, we've got to be able to go to these places and roll our sleeves up and enjoy the battle. So hopefully our players are ready for it.
Thanks for your time, Gary.
Lovely, cheers.